Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to A Link to the Past Randomizer here on Speed Gaming 2. I am What's Up. I'm joined by Blue Link, and we will have our second race here between Gammachuu and GFE here in a moment. And as was pointed out in chat already, Gammachuu is up 1-0. So we will see how this one turns out for us. Blue Link, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. These two runners are very good. They had an exciting race yesterday, and I'm kind of hoping for game 3, but that's kind of a little biased to say.
Well, as a fan of this game, why wouldn't you want a game 3? That's like the World Series game 7. Okay, so as a note for this, they said to rush the Pyramid Ferry or not to rush the Pyramid Ferry. That is the question, and it looks like off of what GFE just put, they're going to rush the Pyramid Ferry.
I mean, I always like to see Pyramid Ferry, you know, when it's relevant.
And here we go with a Compass to Thieves to start us out. And 10 arrows from the... Okay. Okay, someone setting up a nice Legion of Doom phrase there. Alright. And now that we got the game synced back up, let's go ahead and see what Saha has. Got some bombs, that's nice, and boomerangs, and a map.
Boomerang's nice to stun enemies right now. And bombs, of course. Yeah, we'll take some.
Never can go wrong with bombs.
Alright, we have a map on Lumberjack Ledge.
I doubt we're going to be checking that too intently. And just arrows, we got a lamp.
Oh, a vanilla lamp.
Front.
Or one of the 3 vanilla locations.
Yeah. Ooh, hook shot from Uncle. The Old Men of Hyrule Tour, next stop Agina. Well, yeah, that's the only one we haven't seen so far. What does Blind have in their hut? Well, we've got our bottle vendor money, so that's good. Fire rod.
Oh,
sword.
Nice.
Parked piece, or container. Parked piece.
And... okay, the first of 2 Castle Tower.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Glove.
So, between our 2 runners, we have logical mountain access and quite a bit we can do up there.
Yeah. Then we just picked up that small to Thieves town.
GFE spending all of his rupees to get all of the bombs.
Alright, so chat's predicting a second sword. I'm guessing here and well would be the most logical place. Oh, GFE's got some change now. Got some bombs. Ooh, flippers. Our hair is small.
Hair is small. Everyone loves to see that, right?
Yeah, it allows us to do the basement already. Not that we can well, no, we can't get to it.
Alright, at least we know the library can't have any fire in it.
Well, it has nothing of value for us.
Yeah, GFE checking race game blind. There are a lot of small keys out there we need, so this makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Especially with the amount of arrows we've already seen. Yeah, that's not a surprise that it was a heart piece. Okay, are they gonna go sunken first or second? Looks like we're doing second, so that should be a play to Agina's cave afterwards.
Now, Gammachuu, with that really high-tech hookshot, doesn't have to make that choice.
True. Okay, we got a big key to Power of Hera. Okay, so we've got everything for Hera. It's basically pointing us there.
So if we get a hammer or a mirror, we can actually logically clear Hera.
Well, there's some bombs for us. Doubt we'll be picking that up. There's the back of Escape. Bottle. Compass to Meyer. And Matt the Eastern. We can go see our sick friend and see what he's got for us.
Well, Agina had a single rupee for us. So Sick Kid can't really be worse.
I mean, it's definitely somewhere between Agina and Bottle Vendor right now. It looks like we're going up the mountain. Okay, GFE, are you gonna go up the mountain also? No. Looks like you're gonna go do the rest of the South Shore. Nice divergence. Gives us a lot of info. Map to desert from the old man.
Wait, we're leaving the mountain?
That what? Okay, so we unlocked Old Man, and then we're going to do Castle Or Zelda Escape. Okay. Random.
Okay.
Mire key. Pod key. This is very interesting running by Gamma. Yeah, that was my guess, is we're looking for more to actually be able to finish Hera.
Yeah,
Or get to.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was puzzled, but I'm less puzzled now.
Oh, I'm just agreeing with what chat said. I guess Zeruvian's claiming the single arrow.
Yeah, because
Okay, so
these are all checks in the castle you were probably going to do anyway at some point, and if you can save yourself an extra trip up the mountain just for Hera. Yeah. Well, we'll see what turns up here.
Alright, Lake Hylia, you've got us a compass. I doubt we'll be even grabbing that. Alright, Mr. Hobo gives us a piece of his heart.
Gammachuu remembered to get rid of the fairy there, and still makes it back in time to get hit by the bomb explosion. That was pretty slick.
Agreed. Okay, we're getting over into the Zora era early. We don't have any money for him unless something pops up here in the well. Just a piece of heart there. Ooh,
Oh.
Moon Pearl. That was
Okay.
nice. And a green potion. That's usable. Alright, what is... I don't like that we're isolating Zora like this. Granted, there's still the catfish into Zora play, but that means we've got the mirror by then.
GFE is gonna dip eastern.
Yeah. Then...
Oh, wait, has he not been to Agina yet? Oh, or Saha.
No, he did the Kakariko to South Shore.
Oh, but he's still walking out.
And Gamma getting trolled by this mini mold worm there. And chat is calling for an early Aga 1 fight, since we're almost there.
You know, GFE is just that second CT small and Disorder Cape away from having Aga Dark World access.
Okay, so the question here is Gamma going to go the mountain now, or is he going to go to eastern area as well?
I'd be inclined to just go for the 7 items in Paradox Cave over a dip of Eastern that you probably are just going to have to end up double dipping if you do that.
I can't disagree with the logic. Especially given we haven't seen anything pop up of interest. Because Gamma's going to find their Moon Pearl on this route.
Well, Eastern coming up empty so far. Other than that red mail, I really don't know where GFE found the blue mail. That's really early red mail. Haha.
Little Gino humor for y'all.
I'm only saying that to gently poke fun at the commentators for the first race between these two. Of course, for anyone who is watching and not familiar with the Geno sprite, he starts out blue, and then the blue mail turns him red, and then the red mail turns him green.
All sorts of backwards. All right, Gamma's going up the mountain, so no Eastern for them.
And honestly, this makes sense. So GFE's gonna find Hookshot and Lamp. And, well, I guess he'll have a decision.
Will they dip into Zelda / Cape, or are they going to go up the mountain also?
I think in GFE's case, instead of being overly concerned about Hera, he's just a hammer or a glove away from Dark World access, so I think he'd just go for the item density. And was that the second C too small?
I think, but I wasn't fully paying attention to that side. Let me check on the replay here.
Oh, our trackers caught it. It was. Oh, powder.
Yes.
Okay.
There's our K. So, Aga Dark World access.
Yay. On the bright side, we're not going to be looking for those 2 Castle Tower smalls late in the seed.
Yeah, especially in this all dungeons. And Dead Rock to there.
So unfortunately for GFE, the Eastern dip didn't pay out, and then also this castle play ends up not being the right one.
Okay, I think Gamma has taken the message loud and clear, and we're going up. Yep, we're going Aga 1.
It would be hilarious if Sick Kid had regular Dark World access for us.
Our Titans mitts or hammer. I think that's all we're missing. Right? Ooh, Sick Kid having a sword. That could be true as well. Which would be a speed double access to Aga.
Now, of course, there are 2 checks on the way up here. Okay, there's 1 check left on the way up here.
Survey says the Meyer small. Interesting. Looks like GFE is going to go turn their bottle in. Nope. We're doing mountain access. Yes.
So he's gonna get his Aga access and really doesn't have anything else to do except Sick Kid, so... Other than that fruitless Eastern dip, GFE's just ended up a little bit behind. I think I put together two halves of different sentences there. Okay, the
It made
Eastern.
sense to me.
He's up a few checks in Eastern that didn't pay off, and he is also behind because of that.
Okay, we don't even have Zora money yet, so we don't need to worry about him quite yet.
Chat asking about the MSU. I have it here. It is Grand Poo World 2 from GFE.
All right, chat. How many blue balls is Aga gonna throw at us today? We've got 5. 3. We got a second 5. There's our first one.
Oh, I'm glad you're keeping count. I somehow managed to lose count already. Come on, bonk him on the head with the boomerang. It's so funny. I mean, he's throwing the boomerang around, just not at the right place.
Ooh. Hey, have you ever heard this song Numbers? Counting is hard.
Okay,
3.
we're at 3 now. And that's actually going to seal it at 3. Perfectly average.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what does our pyramid check have? Just a ruby up for 20. So and I thought someone in chat said that Gamma hates the catfish more guy.
Well, Zora is now well and truly isolated.
Yeah. Small key to Turtle Rock. Okay.
Okay.
So he hates catfish, but does it anyway, and it turns out that it's needed, but just info for now. Oh, possible metagaming. Not thinking GFE will. Now watch GFE will be like, well, Gamma never checked catfish. I'm going to check catfish.
You know, I wonder how much decision-making is actually metagaming, because sometimes you just play your game, make your checks as efficiently as you can, and other times you're thinking about, like, oh, how can I get an edge over my opponent, knowing what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Really interesting to think about, and very hard to tell just when you're watching. We actually have a clearable Skullwoods here.
Ooh, I didn't even think about that. I do believe it was just stated that
Oh, that's a
Right.
convenient small keep.
Mm-hmm.
And GFE going for catfish as well.
Just a little bit differently. No?
Oh,
Interesting.
very interesting. Gammachuu taking an awful lot of damage trying to get that one heart.
Yeah. I was wondering about that.
Alright, Mothula time.
Introducing Mothula to Hammer Time.
Well, that's 3 hits. One more.
I'm on floor. Cooperate. There we
Nicely
go.
done.
A small 2 turtle rock for your worries and a green pendant. So an extra thing later. Okay, checking our first few here in Thieves Town. Odd.
Not big. That's just our second big key so far. Oh,
Titans
okay.
mitts.
Okay, so at least that AGA was guaranteed required for Dark World access, and Sick Kid isn't gonna have a surprise for us.
I mean, couldn't he still have a sword for us? Ooh, that is true that it's French vanilla mitts. Alright, just a ruby for 20. At the swamp. $14 for a mirror. Okay, so this that gives us a clearable era now.
Oh yeah, we have mitts. GFE can just do the Smith chain the sensible way.
Yeah, perfect place to find a mirror. As Gilga's pointing out in chat.
Oh, and we've got the powder too.
Ooh, I
GFE
forgot about
still,
that.
though, did not get the hammer from Skullwood, so he's gonna leave hammer pegs for now.
Just an emerald for 5. All right, Smith buddy, what do you got? Are you a breadsmith today? Yep. And Tier 6 kid, what do you have? Is it anything interesting? No, just a ruby for 20.
Okay, so GFE's probably gonna go north now to Skullwoods.
Probably gonna mildly be annoyed finding that hammer and then realizing they can go back and do hammer pegs now.
Where are we going? Oh, purple chest?
Aw, wasn't expecting that.
This is definitely unusual. Well, I mean, you can take this Duque 45 and then clear. No, wait, we don't have the Swamp Small.
Yeah. Plus, it's conveniently within these next few checks here. Odd small, that's not what we're looking for if you're hoping to connect everything. But we still have Stumpy over here and the turn-in as well. Another pod small, so that's more good info, but still questioning skipping Skull right now.
And I guess Hype Cave is over here, which adds to the density. Hopefully he doesn't forget he's got the purple chest.
I don't think they...
Oh, Sandcart.
GT small, another bottle with blue goo.
I'll give that one a 3 out of 10.
That
Wow,
seems
chat
fair.
is stingy.
Ooh, 1 out of 5. They're highly disappointed with Hype Cave. Okay, and shovel.
Cool, we can just turn right around.
And go and turn that in. Alright, Gamma's gonna do their world tour with the purple chest, but I feel theirs is a little bit more efficient since they've already done Skullwoods.
Okay, so GFE is he's going over to the right, so this is going to be Dark Death Mountain. Oh, and then he can just mirror over to Hera. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Chain all this together. Gamma remembering they don't have the shovel just yet. They will shortly. Skullwood's big. I wonder if GFE will go there now and get their hammer. Oh. Yeah, GFE doesn't have the hammer, so this is an awkward mountain for them. That's a fair assessment, Gilga.
Oh, apparently Gamma had to go find an extra bomb to get into the back here of Pipe Cave.
Samaria is nice.
Okay. And
Half
half magic.
magic.
That's pretty nice.
I'm not going to complain about that.
Did GFE take a peek at the TR medallion?
They did not.
Okay.
I mean, depending on how things turn out, they could leave out of here and go repick up their portal and go back and check it. But I don't see a whole lot of reason to do that, though.
Well, he did avoid Spike Cave the first time up the mountain. Be a bit of an awkward combo to do, though.
Gamma trying for all the bomb pulls did not get any, unfortunately, that time.
Alright, GFE decided to do Hera Basement. Is this going to be worth the time?
Ooh.
Yes,
Easter.
it is. Okay.
Definitely not gonna complain about an Eastern big. Come on, Harapot, be nice. Come on, there we go. Yeah, got it that time. First time every time. Okay, Gamma is gonna make that quick peek and see a Bombos.
Oh, GFE has to do Moldorm the intended way.
Ooh. NMG strats.
That cape's a nice thing to have, though, in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, another TR small. Okay, is Gamma gonna do the basement? Yes, he is.
Ooh.
That's good.
Thought he was gonna do a Harapot there, but went all the way down the stairs, so not complaining. Okay. GFE gets the GT small. I don't... Oh. Interesting to skip the knowledge for Turtle Rock, but would have done that probably, I guess, before we went into Hera for that to have made sense. I don't know. It's a decision. Not a big one right now, since we don't even have a lot of to do in Turtle Rock anyway.
Okay, GFE. Oh, he can actually do these North Dark World checks on the way over to Skullwoods.
Kingston for small.
Shield.
Yeah, we do need the medallion to get in the TR before we do anything there.
Oh,
there's Wombos.
If only GFE knew, if he really wanted to, he could go into the TR now.
Very much so.
Okay, GFE gonna find his hammer. Oh, good point, chat. GFE can't actually get into TR without the hammer that he's about to get.
But we get the extra check from Gamma having the hammer already, so that's convenient. Okay, and it's a small 2 pod. All right.
Meanwhile, the Skullbig was just nothing.
That's our 4th small pod small. So we could technically clear it, but we'd prefer having a bow. And looks like Gamma's going.
I wonder...
Ice rod check. Or ice palace, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, this is clearable. We have no keys, but we do have Samaria. Alright, GFE has a much easier way to refill his hearts. And is gonna get that key and get into the fight here with full health.
And they still have plenty of magic to use a fire rod as well. Not that it looks like they're going to worry about it with the hammer out. Icebreaker through for 10 arrows.
Right, nice moth fight.
It was in Eastern Palace, if I remember. Yes, confirmed by cross staves. Flute.
Oh, flute. So that's the Meyer area.
Interesting find. This seed is just really weighing out very well for Gamma so far.
It certainly is. The only real problem for him so far might be getting back to Graveyard Lich for that Bombos that he does need.
We have Zora money finally.
And GFE does have a mirror and has not been to Catfish yet. Now, does
That's
that mean
true.
he's gonna go there?
Well, this could be it.
Okay, is this gonna be Pod or is he also gonna go to Ice? Okay, Pod, and you can turn in the green pendant right while you're here.
Mm-hmm. What kind of fun does AHA have for us today? Or is it just a scam? Well, we're not finding out just yet.
I mean, imagine if Saha had a bow.
Oh, that would hurt. Especially going and checking Pod without it. There's our second
nice cold stare
pendant.
fight. And we got the
third
nut out of that.
Third dungeon for Gamma. Ooh, big to GT.
Okay, we need that.
The Swagnet. There's Ether.
Oh no. Oh, is Gammachuu doing King's Tomb and completely isolating Graveyard Ledge? Oh no.
Uh-huh. That's not good. Ooh, there's his entrance to TR that's just been orphaned.
Well, goodbye.
Yeah.
So GFE is kind of behind, but yeah, that is something he's probably gonna need to get back into this.
There was a Desert Small. Yes, we do know for sure it's Bombos on Turtle Rock because Gamma checked and then GFE found Bombos in Graveyard Ledge. Okay, we're gonna go check out. Hey, we can read now.
Yeah, specifically we can read the tablets and not get what's on them.
There's the
okay,
big
another
turtle
required
rock.
big key. Was that also Bombos for Meyer?
I didn't see. Let me see if I can on the tracker say yes, it was Bombos.
Well, actually, that's good for Gamma, because that's going to make sure he can't dip Meyer looking for the Bombos he needs. Alright, looks like we're going to see a potion camera unlock here from GFE. With the green potion, not the blue. There's our fake boots on the torch. So if you were ever wondering if the fake boots are logically considered boots, they are not.
Boots lock boot. Okay. So we found a bottle and the keys and a few keys in there, but not. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting a turn in.
Well, at least he didn't completely forget. Okay, red boomerang.
Okay, Gamma. When are you going to find your way to Graveyard Ledge?
Okay, GFE is starting in South Swamp. Okay, Gammachuu is gonna go for pod here. He's got one extra key, so he can get either Harmless Hellway or the big key chest. Is this Catfish Zora for GFE?
I think it is. Okay, so they're gonna get that small, and then we'll see what's finally on Scamfish, if it's worth anything. Alright, Zora, what kind of scam you selling? A small tea pod.
Huh. Logically required, I guess.
5th pod key. And don't we technically need 6 out of logic? But we can clear with 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is a little funny. GFE doesn't know he can get into TR, and Gammachuu knows what he needs to get into TR, but can't because he doesn't have it. But GFE's going to go to Ice, which totally makes sense.
Alright, Gamma, are you doing Harmless Hellway or Big Key? Harmless Hellway. Just for a piece of heart. They did do Ice Palace, not Thieves Town. We don't have a way to complete Thieves Town without the big yet.
We'll just say that's the tracking software finding new ways to eat inputs and put them somewhere else.
It's easy to do in the chaos of trying to get things done. I understand. Yeah, Gamma had no ice small when they went in there either, so it's not really a big. Yeah, I think they found an ice small in there.
Now, GFE could choose to skip Iced Tea.
Was it in pod? Okay.
Well, no, if it was in pod, GFE would have it.
Oh, true.
Alright, and Gammachuu going to return that time GFE spent earlier dipping Eastern, unless that big chest just has a vanilla bow.
Then I'd question if this is even randomized. there was our red mail for Gino.
Yeah, that's a proper Team Aqua Pichu.
Okay, big question here. Is the big key gonna help out or not? Quake. No. No,
okay.
it does not.
Alright,
And
nice
there
cold
you
stay
go.
light.
Mm-hmm. Picks up the swag net and their third dungeon as well. Okay, Gamma, where are you headed off to?
Back to the Mire area. This could be to peek into desert with that small key.
Yeah.
GFE's gonna activate his flute, and I'm guessing head to the Mire area as well.
What are you doing? You can't open that. Oh, going, yeah. Desert, like you said. Surprised? No. Never mind. Eastern compass, that's not helpful.
Oh, the
Small.
swamp. That is helpful.
That's a clear swamp now. Which
We got a quick map check from GFE. Desert was a crystal, and I think Eastern was also a crystal. Okay, now GFE has all of the Mire Smalls, which puts the left side in logic, but he doesn't have the big key. I wonder if he's going to be inclined to dip here, but he's presumably going to also get that Swamp Small, so I wonder what he's going to end up doing.
I'm curious as well. And Gilga is trying to channel his thoughts to Gamma, I'm guessing.
Thieves, Swamp, and Pod are all crystals.
Okay.
So I think that means it's Mire or TR for our third pendant. And if it's TR, that means the Ice Rod could be in GT.
Ooh, that would not be fun. Ice Rod Haunt in GT. Third sword. We found a second sword?
Oh, I think they mean all 3 outstanding swords are going to turn into Swamp.
Yeah, fair. That makes more sense.
I've never seen that happen in Swamp, but I have seen 3 swords in Hera one time.
Here's the Swamp Small. But they're going to finish everything here, it looks like. Yeah.
Oh, and I completely forgot we have the Mire map right here from Desert. Okay, so we're gonna find out very soon if Meyer is that pendant. GFE looks like he's thinking about things for a second, and it's Meyer the pendant. Okay. So it's
Okay.
being GT still.
That means no Ice Rod in GT now, which I think you were saying, but you cut out. There's more Zora money. Our sword.
As expected.
Mm-hmm. There's another pod small.
That is the last of them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. And there's our third sword. Alright, let's get the cutscene chest. See how that turns out for us. There's our TR map. Not finding anything else here in Swamp outside of the sword. That was nice.
And GFE just gonna go to Swamp as well.
Why didn't...
Oh, nice triple.
GFE do a cutscene chest while they were there?
You know, I guess if you're dipping it, I don't like skipping cutscene chest. I mean, it is slow. But, well, we'll find out.
Well, there's a quick kill for Gamma for their 4th dungeon and 2nd crystal, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the final TR small was on Bombo's tablet.
Okay.
So I wonder if GFE is going to be inclined, having all of the keys and everything except Ice Rod to beat it? Assuming it's, well, from his perspective, assuming it's not Quake to get in.
True. And then what? We're gonna find Ice Rod on Laser Bridge. Final check.
I mean, it's happened before.
Okay, Gamma, where are you going? Like you're doing Zora.
Yeah, he doesn't have much left at all.
Yeah, luckily, like you stated earlier, the Bombos is going to block a lot of the checks that they can do. Alright, and there's the pod small for Gamma. Now, start.
He's on
Where
the
we
mountain.
get a flute too.
Oh, we're not doing either tablet. Okay. Okay, this looks like Graveyard Ledge. Oh no, he still doesn't have the Skullwood's Big, does he? Oh, maybe he does.
I don't see what they would do past this outside of Graveyard Ledge, so I'm curious. That would be the setup.
GFE also did not do Left Side Swamp, so he's gonna miss that sword at least for now.
They could double back into it, because I've been told it's quicker to go this way than hit left side second time. And Gamma's gonna grab their bombos. Now are they gonna head to Meyer first, or are they gonna go to... Yeah, I would go to Meyer first.
Oh, GFE also getting triples here on the puffs.
That triple is just so clean looking.
Alright, Gammachuu gonna dip Meyer and give a little time back. So, our runners has sort of reconverged onto parity here.
Well, almost.
Yeah.
Gamma could do the cutscene chest, and that could be a big thing for them here.
It could very well be. Oh, Thieves Town was a red crystal, actually. Nobody
That's
talked to the
interesting.
bomb vendor, so we don't know the other one.
Okay, that's knowledge. And no fire sword for GFE. Bacon sword, fire sword, tempered sword, whatever you want to call it.
Carrot sword?
Just add it to the list.
Alright, this looks like Ether Tablet into TR.
That would be my guess. Well, I mean, you could do...
Oh,
yeah,
Spike!
that. Alright, Gamma's skipping cutscene so far as well.
Both runners getting their 6th pod small at just about the same time there.
Alright, Gamma, are you gonna straight piece? Yep, you're done. Okay, so both of our runners have skipped the cutscene chest in Meyer. I'm gonna laugh if that turns out to be the bow.
It would be pretty funny. Chat, I'm pretty sure I'm not the first person to have called the tempered sword the carrot sword.
I'm sure I've heard it before, it's just not one of the more common ones.
Okay, does GFE actually have enough magic? No, he doesn't! Oh, that's awkward. Well, okay, he gets
lucky
to keep
they had
the
a green.
first. You know, I like it a lot when we have early divergence and then the runners just end up doing their stuff and then reconverging, and we've got ourselves a real race here.
Not only that, but what's the chances that both runners decide to skip the same chest in the same dungeon at different times of their runs in there? I've seen like both of them decide to skip like the first chest in Link's house or something like that, but I've also seen that where they've both decided to skip the same chest and it came back. Ooh, ice rod.
Oh, okay. Well,
French
Gammachuu...
vanilla.
GFE. So that tempered sword is going to be a little quicker than hammer on Trine X.
I think Gamma has a TR big. I don't see why they wouldn't.
Was in Pod, was it not?
Yeah, they've got the TR big.
It was in Dark Maze with the book, I think. But I could be wrong.
I remember. Okay, now I know for certain GFE got it. Now I can't remember if Gamma got it or not. No, Gamma did back of Pod because they also did Harmless Hellway.
Yeah, if he has the book, he must have the TR big.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. We've figured it out. They've got the key, and we're all groovy now. Okay.
And we have all the small keys, so we are going to do lava chest here.
Just a heart container. Okay, Mimic Cave, what do you got for us? Yeah, happy 1 hour, 13 minutes.
So we are looking for a bow, of course. We need the Desert Big, and the Thieves Big, and the Mire Big. So 4 items still to go.
Oh, surprised GFE didn't grab that magic refill. Granted, there's the other one right by. But Thieves Big, well, that's convenient. Another heart container. Okay, laser bridge. How are we going to do this? I guess we're doing front to back.
Oh! Okay, so that's half of the things we needed. Actually, counting the ice rod, that's 3 of the 5 things we still needed in TR.
I mean, TR comes out good. Still, though, where is... that other big going to be? Unless it's going to be dropped by Trinex here. GFE is going to be a little bit slower having to switch between items, where Gamma's just going to go straight with it with the tempered sword.
Alright, GFE did that pretty efficiently.
Alright, chat's calling for a vanilla Meyer big key, since both skipped that one. I could see that happening. And if that's going to be true, I have a feeling it'll be a last locate kind of situation.
Wow, our runners are just seconds apart here. Okay, so next stop is going to be Thieves Town, of course. Or Pod Eastern.
Ooh, fair. We can do Pod Eastern since we picked up that bow. Looks like GFE's going Thieves.
Oh, are we going to get more divergence? We
Gamma is going Pod Eastern. Interessante. Well, Gamma has the one check, which is the big key check in Pod. And then just clearing both Pod and Eastern out, because Gamma's already done all the legwork here. If I'm not remembering correctly. Okay, so Salty confirms I'm not mistaken on my memory there. Just the 2 checks of big key, chest, and then Helmasaur. Oh, I guess the tracker on the screen does too. Ooh, big key to ice.
Very funny.
Ooh.
I think the Swamp Big is also out there somewhere.
That could be interesting if we have something back in the Ice Big, since both of them have already done that.
And there's the third Skullwood Small to put Mothula in logic.
Do we remember what the second red crystal was?
No. I just know it isn't desert for sure.
Okay.
No, wait. I think it is desert, because it was number 6.
Okay. I'll take your word for that.
I mean, I wouldn't take my own word for that, but that's the fragment of a memory I have.
Well, you've got better memory than I do, it seems, right now, so. Alright, Gamma's got out the bombs, gonna make this quick. Like... And down goes Helma for their 5th. 6th.
Yeah, 6th is right, and same for GFE.
Okay, I have a feeling GFE is going to come over and do Eastern Pod now.
Okay, chat is agreeing that Desert was the other 5-6. Because I just remember seeing, oh, 6, that's Vanilla, and then wait, no, that's Desert. So I think it was Desert was the 6.
Okay. Ooh, right, GFE didn't have the hammer earlier to do the hammer pegs. I think it was just a heart piece. Or heart container,
or heart
close
pieces.
enough. While we've got everything kind of following in a pattern here, make sure to go ahead and give both of these runners a follow for providing all the entertainment for us last night and tonight. And depending on how this turns out, we could have a game 3, but
Yeah, unless that last sword or the silvers turns up, this equipment difference is going to actually be a huge advantage for Gammachuu on the Ganon fight. And GFE is actually just skipping. Well, hang on, we're in one. No, we're not in one item go mode. Oh, free silvers on Armos Knights.
okay.
That's actually really good for GFE.
Well, that, like you said, that helps on phase 4. Take out some of those extra spins.
So, Eastern and Pod do not have the Desert Big. We've already cleared what we can in Desert. I mean, there's that Ice Big we found.
Yeah.
What else do we have available?
The cutscene just in Meyer.
Oh my. These are 2 terrible options. I love it.
Yeah, I agree. Neither one of those are great. So let's see which one's going to be.
Okay, is GFE gonna go back for these last 2 checks? Or just go to Eastern?
Going Eastern.
Those checks are dead. Which, if it comes down to last locationing the Desert Big, you might actually go to Pod first because it's got 2 checks in it.
Yeah, and that's true. Oh.
Or wait a second, wasn't the Ice Big in the Pod Big key chest?
Ooh, GFE still has left side swamp too.
Oh. The odds are not looking great for GFE, but this is still a very tight race.
Mm-hmm. And there is the possibility, as chat's pointing out, that after Armos, he does the pod checks.
Yeah, because without that ice big, it's really that left side swamp or cutscene chest. We've seen Spike Cave. I think GFE went back for Spiral Cave.
I believe both runners have done Spiral Cave. Okay, Gamma's going to be a little bit ahead on their 7th dungeon. Now, where are you going to head off to for things, Gamma? And there's GFE's Eastern.
Gammachuu
Has Eastern as well.
is he checking PED?
It looks like it. Ooh.
Does this actually tell him anything? Because if the Desert Big is on PED, it means you need to find the Mire Big somewhere. But you were looking for a big key anyway? Oh, the mirror
Nope.
shield? No!
Not getting that.
Well, I don't know. Like that.
Are we doing cutscene chest? Looks like Gamma's going cutscene chest.
I really don't know which is faster to do, the ice bigger or cutscene chest. But GFE, having just picked up the ice big, I wonder if he'd be inclined to do that, or just go to left side swamp first.
It's a very good question.
Chat is saying cutscene slightly faster. I will take your words for it because I've never stopped to consider this problem before. Oh, GFE's going to ice.
Okay, so we're getting
Unless we
knowledge.
missed something. This is going to be the lead for GFE. Wait, we don't know if it's not in
Yeah.
I was just assuming it isn't.
Okay. Cutscene chest is
Oh,
arrows. All right, Gamma, where are you headed off to now? Ice?
I swear I don't have the spoiler log. I just got ahead of myself.
Oh, did GFE skip Ice Tea earlier also? Yes, Gamma did do Zora.
No, GFE's got 7 out of 8 checks here.
Okay.
So, small lead here, but again, if that 4th sword doesn't turn up, it's still an advantage for Gammachuu on the first 2 phases of Ganon.
And if we don't get a bigger lead than this, that will definitely be a switch. Just off of swords.
Now, the way it's looking, we are going to have to dig around in the Mire basement.
And
The
there's
GT
Desert
basement
Big.
for the Mire Big, pardon me. Hey, hang on, there was no guarantee that had to be the Desert Big. It could have just been the Mire Big. Okay, so it looks like we are in fact going to have to dig around in GT basement, unless it's here on Landmo or the big chest.
And give us calling for a Pyramid Fairy rush.
Oh, that's right. We can do that too after this.
Alright, looks like everyone's gonna kick out Desert and see what it has. Oh. Okay. Landmo, what you got? Execution, yes, but Gamma has a sword lead, so that could be a difference in cannon fight. Well, nothing of help there for GFE. So, looks like you were saying, we're going to GT basement.
Yeah, there are 23 checks available in the basement. But we could take a quick peek at the big chest here and or Pyramid Fairy. But looks like GFE is saying no. Which is consistent with how he's played this seed so far, I think. Oh, we have a GT guessing game going on. Usually this doesn't happen in Key Sanity, but
Right?
we're just looking for a different big key this time.
Yeah.
And we actually get some guesses over 22, which is completely legitimate here.
Yeah. Since we still got, like we said, Pyramid Fairy. Did anyone do the Bombos tablet? I think they did.
Yeah, wasn't that something important?
Okay, the chat is confirming that GFE did Bombos.
Oh, did Gammachuu not?
Was it GT small, they believe? That sounds right.
Yeah, that would make sense with the difference we're seeing there. So there's an ice small and a GT small out there somewhere. And there's still the chance that we get faked out by the Swamp Big instead of the Mire Big.
Alright, so we're gonna do full left side, or are we just gonna check these two? Oh, we're checking it. We got the... Oh, we still have Mushroom that could pop up on us as well. There's Swamp Palace big, there's Desert big, there's Pyramid Fairy.
Gammachuu gonna do the same route here. And 1 through 6, it was not that. And we've got the little item counter. We just need to remember to add 1 because we saw the torch and didn't pick up those bombs. Oh, that's huge. And this is Swamp.
Swamp big.
I wouldn't have it any other way. This is so nerve-wracking. I mean, there's no guarantee it's in here in the basement.
Yeah, because there's still the checks outside of here that it could be. That pyramid fairy that was supposedly supposed to be rushed.
Okay, that's the last GT small. So apparently Gammachuu did actually have 3 small keys coming into GT, according to chat. And the numbers seem to make sense with that.
Yeah. Yes, mastered versus tempered instead of tempered and buttered is a lot closer of the two.
Yeah, you need 6 spins with tempered sword per phase for phases 1 and 2, which is not free, but entirely doable. But with gold sword, 6 slashes is just trivial. But on the flip side, with Master Sword, you need 12 spins for the first 2 phases each, and that's a huge difference compared to Tempered.
And there's our green tunic.
That didn't go far. Okay, GFE leaving tile room.
For the Geno sprite, yes. Red tunic is green.
It's just
Blue
cyclic.
tunic is red. And starting is blue.
Alright, now it's Team Magma Pichu. Okay, Gammachuu also skipping tile room.
I mean, you can still check it later if you really want to, but
Yeah,
I don't foresee that happening.
there are plenty of
Outside
other
of a
checks we don't want to check first.
Yeah.
So, let's take stock again. Tile room, the desert big chest, the swamp big chest,
Pyramid fairy.
pyramid fairy, yes. And that's all assuming it's not on the climb here.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, climbing the mountain again just to visit tile room, that would be a hard last location for both runners, I'm sure.
Ooh, pick up the mushroom too. That's still in play.
Both players have had really good climbs. And GFE getting to the torches now. Gammachuu done with Lanmo too.
We're looking for the mire big.
Alright, 2 checks here.
All the ice. Alright, so last check we come. There's the mushroom that someone kept calling in chat.
Well, that's probably going to be the first check our runners do out of GT.
Yeah, it's a fairly simple one with the flute. Okay, it's not there. Yeah, I know. When I said it could be checked later, I was thinking you could just go back in the door. I forgot it teleports you to the end.
I mean, you could mirror here and just climb again.
I highly doubt you would do that at this point in time without a finger slip. That, I'm not sure if it counted as a double or a triple.
Well, that was certainly a single.
Mm-hmm. Another single.
Oh, I thought that was a double, so 2-1-2-1? That's what I counted, at least. Wow, this has gotten so much closer since the GT entrance.
That was definitely a triple.
Oh, so close. Nicely done. Someone in chat very nicely tracking the times there. 24-second difference between those AGA 2 kills.
Okay. Mushroom turn in gives us just change, I'm guessing. No, a small key.
Wait. Oh, the Hyrule Castle Small. We never saw that.
Wow. That's weird that that just now shows up.
Okay, this has got to be Pyramid Fairy.
That would be my guess. Because I highly doubt we're going to do Swamp Big.
Well, for GFE, this is 3 checks. He hasn't done left side, but, like, not doing Pyramid Fairy?
Ooh, fair. I forgot that they had those 2 extra checks in left side swamp.
Well, I mean, there's still a 1 in 3 chance that, well...
But it's a lot longer of a check than... I don't know. This could very much be the determining part of our race. For Gamma or GFE, whichever one's right.
And Gamma remembering to take the shortcut.
We already know what 2 of the 3 checks are because of Gamma checking left side swamp, so we know those aren't. And that's not it.
Oh, wow. So, Desert Big? Oh, gee, if he doesn't have a key.
Desert Big. Or
Tile Room.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tile
GFE's
Room
just given up on left side swamp. Okay. But Gammachuu is taking the lead here.
Okay, they're going back and doing Desert Big. Okay, so that's definite. GFE is not getting their gold sword. Not that it's that big of a deal. But I think Gamma's on the right track just on what we've seen. I don't foresee how it could be anything but the key here.
There it is!
Yep.
Alright. We just need to beat Meyer, which is right here.
Yeah, conveniently.
Amazing. Imagine if after beating Glanmos, either runner had just gone for the big chest.
Yeah, that could have made this a lot less of an intense race throughout this.
And look at
But hey,
Gammachuu at 19 hearts.
that's what I was just about to say as well. Not that GFE is far behind at 18. But that is going to sway this game and the series in Gammachoo's favor. With them already being up 1-0.
Yep. Alright, GFE about to get his key here. I can't wait to see these collection rates.
It's going to be fairly high, I would imagine. Because there's not very much we didn't look at. We've got guesses of 210, at least 200. I'm definitely saying the 200 is on the table for both runners without a even flinch. $195, 204, 205, 211.
All
Since
I
we're
know
getting
is
extra.
it's
Go ahead.
always lower than you think it is because of all those ledge items you see and don't pick up.
Yeah, that's true.
I want to say 190 something, and for that reason I'm gonna say 180, high 180s.
You're just guessing yourself all around. All right, there's Gamma's final thing. Time to go knock out Ganon, roasting their pig and picking up the win.
Alright, Gamma can afford to miss one of his shots here with the silvers, but I don't think he's gonna miss.
Just out of curiosity, who's... The winner of Plasma and TJ Maelstrom is more than likely who Gamma's going to be facing. Because I doubt we're going to see anything to stop Gamma from winning at this point. Granted, I've seen it happen before, I just highly doubt it.
Oh, GFE's only down to 4 silvers. Alright, here we are, phase 4.
Well, Gamma only has 5, so like you were saying, they're limited on it as well.
And that'll do
the
it!
pig is roasted. And the extra one into his nose. Everyone get your GGs in for Gammachuu.
He's gonna win this race with an official time of 1 hour, 49 minutes, and 19 seconds, and take this series 2-0.
Sure, we'll be joined by both runners here shortly, unless they say otherwise.
Right,
And
that'll do
just
for
like
GFE.
get your GGs in chat for GFE. I see Gamma's in the setup room. They should be able to come on up.
GFE is going to finish with an official time of 1 hour 50 minutes and 30 seconds. That's just 71 seconds after Gammachuu. This was a really close race.
Yep, just the decision of Check and Swamp. All right, both runners have joined us now at this time. GG's, both of you guys. This is a great
GG's.
race.
Hey, yeah, GG's to you, GFE.
Hey, GG's. I mean, I said before the race, if I have to lose, I want to lose a close one. And this definitely turned out pretty close to the end.
Yeah, definitely
so-
very close.
There was a goofy search for the Desert Big, and then we had another goofy search for the Meyer Big. And
No, it's not goofy. You just turn in your Desert Big immediately, and you win by like 20 minutes, man. Easy game. Because why would anything be in GT ever in any seed that I rush GT?
Yeah.
Oh man. Like, I'm not joking.
God.
I'm the type of guy who doesn't, like, in the past, I'm not the type to rush GT. I check stuff. But I'd say the past couple months, I've started, like, when I get GT access, I rush it. In the past 3 seeds, not counting this one, that I needed, like, a Castle Tower small, I rushed GT, and in all 3 seeds, it wasn't in GT, or even behind GT. So, like, this makes 4. Just, I don't have a good running record on trying to rush GT.
Yeah. We were talking a bit in the race room, and it blew my mind a few one-offs that he skipped when he found or a few checks he had left when he found the Desert Big. I did not realize he did the skips, and I felt so sure GFE because you're a completionist kind of runner, so I figured he's gonna full clear. This is like my kind of seed, but midpoint of the seed is when I start to feel really crappy. When I last located that Bombos,
I wondered if you might. Eastern Big Key was another I wondered if you might miss.
No, I got that, and I figured I think GFE is just gonna full clear, so I'll just play as full clear.
Yeah, I wondered if you'd go that route. I chose to try skips. I'm not good at skips because it hurts me inside. But I mean, I did it well in the seed. Just skipped the wrong thing in the end. Gamma's the one who got away with a skip in the end.
You even skipped Halvern to a GT?
Yeah, I did.
Like,
sounds like we both pulled that one off.
My double dip of Meyer before I had the big key. I single dipped it. I did a first dip, skipped cutscene because I didn't have bow, and one of the keys was bow lock. So I'm like, this is not logic. And when I was down to 2 checks left in the game, looking for the Desert Big, I'm like, it can't be a coincidence that I get these 3 small keys and there's nothing there. And I just went back in there, and of course it's not there. And I'm like feeling so crappy. Once I got the Desert Big, I'm like, I'm going GT. There's no way I'm doing Pyramid Ferry or Desert Big.
Well, I'm glad I at least read that part of your routing right. When it came down to, like, I was still hunting the Desert Big, obviously, and it was down to the 2 checks left in pod. After, like, I did Helma, then I finished Eastern, and then I went back into pod. If I hadn't gotten Ice Big, I still had the left side swamp and spiral skips on my map tracker. But I was going to go to Meyer cutscene next because I was like, that's probably the most likely skip for Gamma is Meyer cutscene. So I would have done that if Ice Big hadn't shown. But when Ice Big showed, I was like, yeah, we're going to rush that. That's our best chance.
I was so close to dipping pod after I finished Dark Dust Mountain because I had 4 keys. I'm like, okay, this is a nice full clear. I'm making my way there when I realized, oh my gosh, I don't have the bow. I thought I could clear it. I'm making my way to, like, I'm right outside the pod area, and then I kind of detour, like, no, I think I'm just going to do Ice Palace better. No, forget pod. There's most likely nothing in Big Chest, right? Just trying to be a little greedy, holding off on that bow. And of course, the Ice Big was in pod and, required item in the Big Chest of Ice. So I just felt such garbage picking that
I mean,
up.
if you had only 4 keys, would you have gotten that anyway? Like, probably not.
Yeah, I had 4 keys.
Yeah, but would you have opened big key chests with 4?
I would have, because I was still missing several big keys. I didn't when I did go in though, because at that point I was kind of thinking, maybe I'm probably just gonna at this point maybe be, go mode minus, like I don't want to risk doing an extra unnecessary mountain climbing. Let's say a pod small was in TR and I'm already in GT mode, and from grabbing that small key in TR and make another climb after killing, Trinix into pod and back into the mountain. That's what was going in my head. I'm like, no. Very little checks left after pod and Eastern clear. I'm like, no, there's no way. I'm not gonna bother with that.
I mean, I'll be honest, I was rather disappointed when I saw that TR was Bombos, because I actually forgot to scout it the first time I was up the mountain. And then when I saw where Bombos was and that Meyer was Bombos, I was like, yeah, it's very possible Gamma could miss that. So if TR had been Ether and you get into GT mode without that Bombos, I figure you'd probably go for that.
Oh yeah.
Of course, where Desert Big Key was, I mean, that wasn't going to happen anyway. But,
Yeah, I did last locate the Bombos. I had that Ether tableau left, but that was still out of logic and pod Dark Maze, so yeah, and I did the Meyer dip before TR. I got nothing in Meyer, and then go to TR, get my things until Desert Big Go mode or GT mode.
The reason I actually skipped Meyer cutscene, like when I was in there the first time, was my thought process was if I get potential progression in the first chest, I'm going to skip cutscene. If I don't, I'm going to do cutscene. Since the 3 keys were there. And then I got the sword, and I was like, well, I'm going to count that as progression. And I mean, it was technically locked to TR small key. Yeah. Nice collection rates, by the way. Exactly 4 checks I skipped: left side swamp, Meyer cutscene, and spiral cave.
That's disgusting.
That's amazing. I'm honestly, I'm surprised that they ended up that close. It felt like, I don't know, like Gammachuu had done more than that.
He did more. They were just slow checks.
I did. When I saw that small key in Mushroom Turn, I'm like, what key could I have missing? Like, I wasn't planning on getting any more keys, but I'm like, maybe it's a Hera small. I don't know, Desert small, like something that's locking one item. And it was Hero Castle small key.
Oh yeah, that was
good. Yeah, I did that early on before even South Shore. So, wow, that was a bird key.
I mean, I think our early game was probably about the same, except maybe me skipping Spiral Cave.
I felt good. I felt like I was probably the first going in Dark World, though. I picked up the rock. And did you do Eastern?
I skipped Spec Rock, but I had done Eastern, so I felt kind of bad.
Okay, yeah, I did not.
I wasn't gonna skip Spec Rock, but like the Cabbage and Dead Rock setup told me I wasn't going up there, so I just did.
Yeah. Another good seed.
Yeah. I mean, if I got to go out, I'll accept going out this way, especially to someone who's probably going to end up top 4 at least. So, I'll just count this as being in the quarterfinals or later.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll see how that goes. But I had a lot of fun racing you. I don't remember last time we even had a series, 1v1 series.
Yeah, I don't even know.
All right, any last words for either of you?
You go ahead first, man.
No, just yeah, thank you again for the race, GFE, and thanks for that Blue Link and What's Up for doing commentary, and War Trackers, Akuhaish and Melchior. Yeah. thanks all for putting up this restream. I appreciate it.
Yeah, like I'll echo that. And since this is the end of my tournament life here, I'll just say thanks to all the tournament staff, admins, mods, etc. Everybody who puts this stuff on. It's always fun. This year, I felt like I went through the gauntlet. Like I would half argue my group was at least in the top 3 most competitive groups, and the results showed that. So to even get into brackets was one thing, and then I just so happened to draw Gamma right off the bat, which, you know, I know I can hold my own. But last night his route just worked out, and then tonight it came down to one choice there at the end, and I just wanted to believe the seed could troll with 2 horrible big chest locations in the same day.
It was close. It was close.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all. I had a good time, and I didn't have to play open at all after qualifiers, so I'll count that as a win.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, thank you both for putting on a very exciting race. It was really close and fun to watch all the way to the end. And,
Again, just want to go ahead and give everyone a shout out. Both GFE and Gammachuu. Again, congratulations, Gammachuu, on the advancement. At GFE, I'm sure we'll see in a next round or next tournament or something. And go ahead, Blue Link. I think you had something.
Oh, yeah. Thank you to our trackers, of course, Akuhaish and Malkir. And thank you, What's Up, for joining me here.
You're very much welcome. I thank everyone else for watching to give us some banter back and forth. I've been What's Up, joined by Blue Link, Malkir, and Akuhish for SpeedGaming 2. Thank you for joining us on this randomizer tournament. We'll see you next time.